Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday morning, June the 26th. I'm James Spann. I think most of the state will be dry today, and sure, there's the chance of a little pop-up shower this afternoon, but we will be watching a cluster of severe storms north of the state late tonight. We'll see if those can slip in here after midnight or maybe tomorrow morning. Let's go to some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured, at the really insane hour of 3:30 a.m. Come on. Who'd be awake at that hour of the day? Well, I would. Headed up to Nashville this morning for a weather conference, so this is being cranked out a little earlier than usual. That's our Birmingham Skycam looking south in the Daniel building. Clear and kind of muggy. There's a look at downtown Fayette and downtown Tuscaloosa. All right, there's the deal. The prime storm track is north of us, but the heights will be coming down tonight and tomorrow, and that means rain chances here should gradually increase in terms of the coverage of showers and storms tomorrow and Friday. Highs yesterday. It's going to be interesting to watch the heat build in the southwest United States, out around Phoenix and Las Vegas. They could exceed 115 by Friday and Saturday with a very strong upper high out there. But thank goodness it's out there and not here. Our numbers won't be that bad for a while. All right, the standard slight risk is up for severe weather down to the Alabama-Tennessee border. And this goes, of course, through early tomorrow morning. And we'll be watching an MCS dropping south. The higher probabilities are centered from Nashville up to about Indianapolis. And there could be some storms up there with damaging straight-line winds tonight. So I'll be up there in the midst of that. We'll see what happens in the Music City. But those should weaken as they move in here. This is tomorrow's outlook. There's no risk here. A small slight risk around Wichita and Kansas City. And on day 3, this is Friday, there's no formal slight risk. We do note the guys at SPC have the low-end 5% probabilities up for a pretty good chunk of Alabama. So there could be a few strong storms around Friday. Here's the rain for the next 5 days. Numbers are coming up. This is showing rain amounts of about 1 to 1.5 inches for most of our part of the state. The bullseye, 1.8, not too far from Birmingham. And yeah, we know, come on. The distribution of the rain is going to be very uneven because of the scattered nature of the storms. And the tropics are quiet for now, and at least in the Atlantic basin. All right, model fans, this is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. The upper high developing over Arizona and New Mexico, and then downstream troughing will develop over the east in time. This is the big synoptic scale view at 1 o'clock today. And again, I really think most of the day today will be dry. Yeah, there could be some showers out there. Sure, we know that, but they should be few and far between. But let's go to the high-res NAM. Do we dare? This is valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see a pretty nasty-looking batch of storms sitting up around the Ohio River. Now, let's go to tonight. This is just after midnight, 2 a.m. local time, a band of strong to severe storms dropping down along Interstate 40 around Nashville. All right, now this is 6 a.m. tomorrow. The storms are kind of fizzling out, but they are moving down into North Alabama, and they still could pack a little bit of a punch, but I don't think we'll have a big problem with severe weather simply because of the time of day. The heights are higher, the dynamic support is not there, but tomorrow, instead of mentioning just afternoon storms, I think we'll need to mention them in basically any hour of the day. And then at 10 o'clock, the storms begin to intensify again down this way around Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. So we'll mention a pretty good chance of showers and storms tomorrow. It's not going to rain all day, but it could rain at any time. And this is Friday, Friday morning at 10 o'clock. Pretty nice clusters of storms over the state, and this is Friday at 1 o'clock, and again, evidence of rain around here. So a pretty decent chance of a few showers and storms tomorrow and Friday, with highs both of those days around 90. The GFS numbers are running too hot. The NAM is much better. It's got 89 tomorrow and 92 on Friday, and I'm not so sure we reach 92 on Friday with that rain around. All right, weekend fans. This is Saturday. Man, look at the upper high around Las Vegas. That is some nasty, big-time heat. Again, Phoenix and Las Vegas might do 115 plus. But a nice, cool trough. That's the thing about weather. You know, you find it's excessively hot somewhere. It's going to be excessively cool somewhere. The Great Lakes going to feel good. Down below that, hey, look at this now. All of a sudden, the GFS wants to push a drier air in here Saturday with no rain for the northern half of the state. First time we've seen this look, but with that anomalous pattern, I guess it's possible. Sunday, kind of broad low pressure begins to form around here, and again, the air's kind of dry, so this is really hinting that a pretty good chunk of the weekend, at least for the northern half of the state, could be dry. And no, we're not taking out the chance of rain, but I think we'll start to just mention widely scattered showers. And really the same thing Monday. The deeper moisture is a bit east of here. And here's Tuesday, a week from today. The pattern seems to be somewhat in retrogression. The trough axis is a little west of the state, and down below that, that could provide some decent support for showers and storms. So next week, highs are in the 80s, and Tuesday could be relatively wet if this is right. And here's Wednesday, and the same thing, very moist air in place. Let's jump out there late next week. This is Friday of next week, July 5th, around the 4th of July holiday, just to give you an idea of what the weather will be like. And clearly it looks very moist for much of the southeast with a chance of showers and storms, very muggy conditions, and pretty good moisture plume coming up from the south. Still no evidence of any tropical storm issues next week. I know that we've seen evidence of that in the GFS, little backyard system in the Gulf, but this just shows a lot of moisture and no organized systems. Into the forecast, this is the 11th of July. Westerlies are up north. The core of the heat is out west, and again, that looks very typical. Kind of hot and muggy with scattered showers and storms. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. Don't know if I can crank out a video this afternoon. We'll try. Depends on the schedule up at the weather conference. But one way or the other, we'll have notes up on the blog. And Ashley B. will be filling in for me on the television side this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Hey, this is Ross with my partner Bob. We have a show called Worldview Matters.
And Ross, as you know, we believe that everything in life is somehow related to how people view the world around them.
Our show is available on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app. Also available on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.